We are live. We are live.
Finally.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. It's the Aftershow. Thank you for joining us. This week, we've got a quiz from the November 1996 issue of EGM. It's a review quiz. So I'm going to read some review text out loud, blank out the names of developers and games, and then these two have to guess which game is being
These two have
described.
names, CJ.
These two guys, these two jokers right here, have to guess what game is being described. So we will go in what you've been playing order. Greg, you're first. Phil, you're second.
Okay.
All right. Again, this is from the November 1996 issue of EGM.
Okay.
Greg, you're first.
All right.
Are you ready?
PlayStation has been out for about a year.
Were you
Yeah.
born ready?
We're post N64 launch here at this point. No, N64 was 97.
No, N64 was 96.
Yeah.
Okay. Are we
Yeah.
post N64 launch here?
I mean, it's November 96.
Yeah, I guess we are.
November 96.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
yes.
just trying to make sure I'm in the right.
64 summer? I can't
No,
remember.
because when I
No,
got
it
my
was fall.
N64, it was
Was it
snowing
October?
that day. So
Okay. Okay. So we're still early.
yeah,
Early,
in
but I
64.
don't think there are no N64 games in this quiz.
Well, that
Okay.
doesn't help me.
still though
No.
we're not around that time.
Around
Right.
that time. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. This one's for PlayStation. The premise behind this game is awesome. It's a 3D version of Blank with a ton of Blank style moves thrown in. But Blank just doesn't live up to its potential. The game often crawls along with you moving at a much less than breakneck speed from fight to fight. And while the rendered backgrounds are pretty, they're not animated and the character rarely interacts with them. It takes a long time to get used to the controls, too. On the plus side, your character can use more than 100 moves on the bad guys. He learns new ones as he progresses through the game. Also, the levels are enormous and hide a few secrets.
More than 100 moves. See, I feel like that should be
More than
the
100.
hint
that
that I should
seems-
tell me what the game is.
Yeah, that seems like the big clue here, right?
More than 100 moves.
You move from fight to fight at a much less than breakneck speed.
Could this be like no, because this sounds way too positive to be Mortal Kombat Mythologies.
Uh,
But I don't have an answer, so I'm going to say Mortal Kombat Mythologies Sub-Zero. Wow. That was
he was
quick
quick
on the
on that
draw with
trigger.
that.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Man.
that is wrong.
Yeah,
Clearly.
we can tell. Oh my gosh.
Phil.
Ninja?
Oh,
Wasn't that?
Ooh.
That was the name of a game, right? It's
that
not.
was the name of a game.
Yes.
Not this one.
Not this one.
Okay.
Sorry, the game being described is Perfect Weapon.
Oh,
I remember that vaguely.
yeah.
when I played it.
Yeah, I remember that game.
Yes. All right,
Okay.
Phil.
Yeah.
This one is for PlayStation.
Okay.
Blank's first 3D fighter, Kicks. I like good fighters, but I prefer the flashier ones, meaning games with fancy combos, fireballs, etc., like Blank. Blank satisfies those needs and plays well at the same time. The characters are so large and well animated that I thought I was playing the arcade version. I don't like guard buttons, however. I'm too used to pushing back to block. I also don't like the combat system. It's just like Blank's cheap tap, tap, tap system. I found myself just hitting the same buttons over and over without needing to use any real technique. This is a solid title that any fighting game fan should play.
Oh.
Which system was this for?
PlayStation.
Okay. Could you read like the first sentence again?
Blank's
Please.
first 3D fighter, Kicks.
Okay.
I like good fighters, but I prefer the flashier ones,
Okay.
meaning games with fancy combos, fireballs, etc., like Blank.
Right. Street Fighter EX? Are you,
Is that your final answer?
I mean, yeah. Probably shouldn't be if you're that long.
Oh, I think I know what this might be,
Oh, yeah.
but I can't remember the name of the series.
Uh-oh.
Like I can visualize it.
I mean, I don't want to wish you good luck because we're theoretically competing.
Why do I? Oh man, is
What
it
do you
Dynasty Warriors?
Ah,
Ooh. No.
were you thinking
No,
of
it's not.
Bushido
That's the
Blade?
right- No. I was thinking because remember, Dynasty Warriors is the Koei game, right?
Yeah, it
Yes.
started off.
Remember,
The first
one was a one-on-one fighter.
yes.
Correct.
Yes. Okay, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
Yeah.
At least I got the name right, even if I got the
Yeah.
answer wrong.
Sorry, it's wrong. It's Star Gladiator.
Yep.
Oh, I had the right
Gladiator.
company.
Star Gladiator. You had the right company.
I
Yeah.
had the right company, but I forgot that
Right game.
I forgot the Star Gladiator came out before Street Fighter EX.
That's right.
Okay.
Plus Alpha.
We're doing great.
All right, Greg.
Mhm.
This one's for the Super Nintendo.
Oh man.
Wow, I'm not going
This
to
is
know this.
1996. Late
Late
96 Super Nintendo game.
Nintendo game.
I didn't understand the point of this game when I was a tot, and I don't understand the point of it now. The quote action is redundant and not enjoyable in the least. I don't even like the 2-player mode, which is unusual for me since I'm that social/competitive type of video game guy. I do understand, however, that there are many fans of blank in our office and beyond. So go ahead and get this card if you're one of them, but don't pay more than $10 for it. If you've never gotten into or heard of blank, then don't bother giving this decrepit blank wannabe a look or a chance. It's just not worth your time to see this eyesore.
Oh
Jesus,
man.
that says almost nothing about what the game is.
I didn't understand the point of this game when I was a tot, and I don't understand the point of it now.
It's got a 2-player mode.
Yeah.
Some people are fans of it.
Super Nintendo.
Some
Some
are
people
not.
Maybe
Now I
something
know.
good.
Maybe
something bad.
Box quote, eyesore.
Oh my god. I have no idea.
Super Nintendo.
No, I don't know. I don't have a guess. I don't know.
Okay. Phil.
Do I know the name of this one?
That is the question.
Or do I not? Do I or don't I? Do I or do I not know what game this is?
I don't know.
Maybe I should have a little thinking time while I go do
Mm-hmm.
to think if I do or do not.
Go ahead and say it.
You know, you should just call me
Mr. Do.
based on what I'm saying here. You probably just call me Mr. Do. CJ's really liking that. CJ's liking this bit. Is it Mr. Do?
It is, in fact, Mr. Do.
Was that John Gurka's review?
No.
Oh, it wasn't. Did he review that one?
No, this was after the period where they changed the review crew. It was
Oh,
Sean
okay.
Smith, Dan Shu,
Okay.
Crispin Boyer, and Sushi X.
Gotcha.
This was a shoe review, which
shoe
is
review.
surprising to me, honestly.
A shoe review of Mr. Do.
A shoe review of Mr. Do.
I don't know why. I remember Gurka playing that game a lot in the office.
I don't
know,
remember that.
Maybe he played it for a preview or something, but
I don't know if I was back in the EGM office.
Oh,
at
really?
this point, actually.
okay.
Yeah.
But there we go.
But all right,
Yeah.
Phil, you have 1 point.
You bet I do.
Do.
Boy, I can't wait for this episode to be over.
All right, Phil,
Yeah,
you're up again. This
Oh,
one's for
good.
Saturn.
finally. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
I think we have a winner for the tackiest and most pixelated game cinemas this year. But that was just a start. The real problems make themselves apparent in the pop-up and missing fog effects that help mask the pop-up. The levels in Blank aren't as long as I would have hoped, but it does have intense action packed into the short play stages, even though it is extremely pixelated. I really like the bosses and the requirement of different strategy to defeat them in each level, but this didn't do anything for me. It's still a fair game, but it's missing key elements that made the PlayStation version a hit.
Oh. Huh. There's a PlayStation version.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to be a jerk and make you read that again now that I know there's a PlayStation version. Please.
I think we have a winner for the tackiest and most pixelated game cinemas this year. But that was just a start. The real problems make themselves apparent in the pop-up and the missing fog effects that helped mask the pop-up.
Okay.
The levels in Blank aren't as long as I would have hoped, but it does have intense action packed into the short play stages, even though it is extremely pixelated. I really like the bosses and the requirement of different strategy to defeat them in each level, but this didn't do anything for me. It's still a fair game, but it's missing key elements that made the PlayStation version a hit.
Oh man. Boy. That's a I don't know. Off-World Interceptor. Yeah, I didn't.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm racking my brain trying to
It's
think of
it's a tough one.
Yeah. Like I want to say Pandemonium?
No. Whoa.
Oh,
Kind of farted out there.
yeah.
Oh, did it fart out?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just kind of. But
There
yeah,
it is.
That better?
I mean, we kind of knew what it was. We could tell that was not the positive.
Okay.
What was it?
Crazy Ivan.
Oh my god.
No, really? Was it really?
Saturn. 5.0 from Sushi X.
I had no idea that game came out on Saturn.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
That's crazy.
Ivan.
I should have done one of my trademark jokey answers. and
I
would've
was
gotten
hoping
it.
that you would.
I figured that's why you included this. Very
yeah.
disappointed in. Yeah, I thought that was a PlayStation exclusive. So
No.
oh well.
All right, Greg,
Mm-hmm.
you're up.
Okay.
This one's for PlayStation. I thought this game was pretty entertaining, but for too many of the wrong reasons. Blank is, well, goofy. Your character, who looks like he's buck naked, walks with a stiff, silly shuffle through the game's FMV environment. His karate moves look hokey too, as if the guy doesn't really know any martial arts, but is just pretending. Fortunately, most of the bad guys don't look as goofy, except for the angry chimps you fight in the first level. Blank does have a cool plot and plenty of levels and time periods to explore. These levels are linear, though. They just keep you moving forward from one fight to the next.
What? Wait,
What?
did no mainstream game comes out in this issue or what? Like what?
What are you talking about? These are all mainstream games.
Oh my god.
Was this
Mainstream.
a Sean Smith review?
No, this was a Crispin.
Oh, okay. The
Talking
chimp,
about chimps.
the chimp mention, yeah.
We talked about. I'm sure we've talked about this on
yeah.
the show, where for a time there was a mandate that you had to talk about chimps or picture chimps
Oh my
Yes.
in the
god.
magazine
Yes, indeed.
for.
That was Joe
fairly
Funk,
good
right?
period.
That was
sounds
Joe
like a
Funk's
Funk
mandate,
thing.
right?
Yes.
Yeah. Joe Funk demanded. What was it? He was the editorial director.
That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. He demanded that there be mentions of chimps in every issue of EGM
Or a picture.
or a picture. Yeah. That's so weird.
Wow.
That's
That was a little
That
strange.
is weird. Like when I came there was a mandate that we had to have Pokemon on the cover, like Pikachu on the cover
yeah.
somewhere. But that kind of made sense.
right.
Kind of made
You know.
sense, right?
Yeah.
That was Expert Gamer, not EGM. But
Joe Funk just liked chimps, I guess. So
It was kind of funny. No, maybe not.
can you read it again?
Oh God.
What system is it for? PlayStation?
PlayStation.
the PS1 game.
I
Yeah.
thought this game was pretty entertaining, but for too many of the wrong reasons. Blank is, well, goofy. Your character, who looks a little like he's buck naked, walks with a stiff, silly shuffle through the game's FMV environment. His karate moves look hokey too, as if the guy doesn't really know any martial arts but is just pretending. Fortunately, most of the bad guys don't look as goofy, except for the angry chimps you fight in the first level. Blank does have a cool plot and plenty of levels and time periods to explore. These levels are linear, though. They just keep moving you forward from one fight to the next.
The time periods seem like that should
Yeah, I have no
Giving
idea.
it away.
It should be. Yeah.
I think this was probably on Super Nintendo. I'm gonna just say Time Cop.
be. That was a Super Nintendo game. Yeah.
That was a
I
Super
thought so.
Nintendo game. Phil?
Boy. I have no idea.
This era of PlayStation, there were a lot of like forgettable
garbage.
Yeah.
PS1 games
Yeah, a lot of
during this period
a lot
where it
of
was just
generic.
trash.
Whereas like every game was Perfect Weapon. Like I'm tempted
Yeah.
to just say, is it Perfect,
Perfect
Weapon
Weapon.
again? Is CJ
Right.
hitting us with a duplicate? Is
Or
that's
Apocalypse or
or one
one.
or
Mhm.
Apocalypse was the Bruce Willis one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ah man, yeah, all those just
Forgettable.
trash,
Apocalypse
forgettable.
and Fifth Element weren't both those games at the same E3?
Probably.
Seems like
Possibly.
Bruce Willis being everywhere in that E3.
You have a
I
guess for this one, though.
have no idea.
Okay. It is Time Commando.
Oh, I got the
Time
yeah.
Commando.
Time Command. I forgot.
How
yeah.
could you forget Time Commando?
Well, it was like the same kind of game as like Perfect Weapon and all that crap, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, except
Yeah.
this one.
This one
ooh,
from
no.
Activision,
Yeah,
apparently.
Time Commando. I forgot about that one.
Time Commando.
So interchangeable and so forgettable.
Agreed.
Okay.
All right. Phil,
Yeah,
this one's
Yeah.
for Saturn.
Sega Saturn. Is this the final
Sega-
round?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yes. This
Is this is the final question?
this is
right?
the final question of the final round. I do
Okay.
have a tiebreaker.
Okay.
We'll see.
Okay.
What happens?
It's 1-0, right?
No.
Okay.
This is for Saturn.
Okay.
First word that pops into my head is cute.
Cute.
From the intro cinema, where the little blank are beating the pulp out of the life-size blank characters to the funny, high-pitched voices during the game. This one is definitely a fun title. But if you want blood and gore and hurtful-looking body slams, blank is not what you want. The graphics in this game are in the style of blank, of course, but there are some breakup problems when doing some of the moves. Although this is a major flaw, it can be annoying. The sound is great and the control is as good as the regular versions of the game. For fun, blank is a good buy.
This is easy.
It's got to be Virtual Fighter Kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Correct,
There
it
we
is
go.
VF Kids.
There we go. We did it.
All right,
Or more specifically, I did it.
tiebreaker time.
Oh,
Greg,
oh yes.
this is worth 50 points. This is for all the marbles. This one is for the Sega Saturn as well.
I'm only ahead by 2 points, Greg. So this could
This could turn the tide.
cinch victory
The
for
doors
you,
wide
yeah.
open.
Yeah.
Cinch victory. This game should have been called blank.
What system is this for again?
Sega Saturn.
Saturn. Okay.
This game should have been called blank. Not only can you knock opponents senseless, you can knock off their clothes too. This ability to batter your enemies until they're in their skivvies adds a lot of strategy to the game, since hits to exposed areas cause more damage. Even without the near nakedness, blank is a pretty decent fighter. It plays much like blank. It uses the same graphics and fighting engines, in fact. Yet the game's fighters, though detailed, don't look quite as good as blank's. Their movements aren't as fluid and lifelike either. Blank is loaded with neat little features like rapid fire replays and breakable walls.
Fighting Vipers.
This is easy, yeah.
Fighting Vipers.
Very easy.
Fighting Vipers is right. Greg.
Congratulations,
Wow,
Greg. You did it.
Congratulations. You have won
You did it 50-2.
Appreciate that.
50 to
Thanks.
2, a blowout. A blowout.
It's like
It was
Phil
weird.
wasn't even trying.
I had such a commanding lead for a while there, but I clearly got lazy by the end.
Final round. It's just like a game of Mario Party. Get those bonus stars and goodbye.
No kidding.
Yeah, really.
I think that's.
Yeah.
I think we just. I just remember the reason I don't play Mario Party.
Well, you can turn that off in Mario Party Superstars. Turn
there you
those
go.
Couldn't
bonus
before.
stars off. You could not before, however.
Here we go.
Alrighty, well, I want to thank Phil and Greg for playing this EGM review game. Thanks for being good sports.
Happy to do it.
The first or second time you said "do," I wasn't sure if you wasn't
by the
quite
10th
sure if you got
time,
it.
we
Then
were
by the
pretty
10th
sure you
time,
had
I
it.
was like, "Oh, I'm pretty sure you have it."
I think you do.
I think
Know
you
what it
do.
is.
Yeah. And I also want to say thank you to all of our Patreon backers. You make this after show possible, as well as the regular show. Let's be honest. Yeah, we wouldn't be here without you.
Mhm.
And hey, I hope that all of you are staying safe. Hope your loved ones, family, friends, etc., are all safe and well. And keep wearing the mask. Get the vaccination shot. Encourage others to do so as well. And we'll get through all of this fun pandemic times together. And we hope to talk at you again next week.
You're having fun with this?
No.
Oh, it was
It was
ironic fun.
sarcastic.
I see.
Come
I
on,
understand.
Phil.
I understand now.
Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.